Yes. Hello, my name is Jose Fernando Garcia, and I'm going to talk about the ecology. Ecology is the science that studies the interaction of living organisms and their environment. Ecosystem is called the basic unit of organism environmentation that results from the complex relationships between living and inanimate elements of a given area. Human ecology is a study of ecosystems from the standpoint of how they affect human beings and which are different by them. Ecology is a science whose basic activity is to produce prediction about the future. Scientists develop models to make these predictions. The models are developed to explain the relationships that can exist between different aspects of information. A good model uses the key elements that can vary in a particular situation and which are necessary to make accurate precisions. The closer scientific model to reality, the more accurate your predictions will. Ecologists try to organize human knowledge about the interaction that occur in nature. When biotic and abiotic components interact on a regular and consistent systems are considered. Population, group of organisms of the same type living in a specific area. Community. Community is any population of organisms that exist and interact in a given area. Ecosystem is the community, their relationship with the inanimate environment acting as a whole. All organisms living on or around the planet is called biosphere. He uses the term view to emphasize the fact that the system itself, the interaction of biotic and abiotic components that occur in reality remains unchanged. Energy viewpoint. When organize the information of the interrelationship of biotic and abiotic factors based on energy flow. Ecosystems are considered from the point of view of energy. Cyclical viewpoint. A cycle is a sequence of regularity recurring events. In the biological cycles are called biochemical cycles, which include the oxygen cycle, carbon, nitrogen, phosphorus, and cycle of various materials. Population viewpoint. A population expands over time and has its own birth. There are times of expansion and contraction and may perhaps die. And we have to the point of view of communities and ecosystems. The population are independent characteristic of individual organisms that constitute it. Communities have separate property of either of the populations. Through a process called succession, communities evolve from simple interaction to more complex. System is a set of parts or events which can be seen as something simple and complete due to the interdependence and interaction of such parties of events. We consider two basic types of systems. The first is the open system, depend on the external environment for inputs and outputs. The second one is the cybernetic systems, use some sort of feedback mechanism for self-regulation. The open system process inputs and produce outputs. The amount of outputs produced are directly related to the number of entries accepted, or called components or elements of the system. Parts of components of a system. An open system is a set of parties of events that act as a single whole and that has input from the external environment, which modify to produce outputs. The feedback cybernetic system used to exercise a degree of self-control. Part of the outputs is used to control part of the future entry into the system. The feedback that determines the reset point is called negative feedback. The cybernetic system can also have positive feedbacks. It is a continuing trend to increase the separation point of of the system. One answer is that the system of this type has a homeostatic plate, which is the limit with which there is negative feedback. Beyond the plate, there is positive feedback. Any system is composed of a smaller system, and that he himself is part of a large system. A system never remains isolated. A system is a level of explanation. All necessary biological systems are open systems. When we say that certain systems of people have different characteristics from those found in organic systems, refer to a cybernetic system, are operating at a level of population. The systematic models can make prediction of future specific outputs. To develop these models, most first translate complex ecological information to develop mathematical symbols that allow formal presentation and set formulas. Once this concept is in mathematical terms, it is possible to make various arrangements that determine to a greater possibility of prediction. And that's all. Thank you very much.